It is, well, a great pleasure to be here, always. I feel more pleasure in life. Just by being here, just by being present, you make yourself comfortable. At home, that's really what it is, the experience, to just be here now. And wherever that is you are, this world is our home. We all are family. We all related. We all connected. We all come from the one. We all are the one. And the problem, like this virus, like every war comes out of the illusion of duality, of separation, us versus them. All that suffering, all the injustice. While also those in power, they also have become them, those others. But we have created those, like we have created this virus, like we have co-created this world exactly the way it is. And it's time to become aware of that, take responsibility for that, and to then really move on. And it starts individually, and I speak from my heart because I also am dealing with, many, many years actually of procrastinating for myself and being stuck. Not really moving forward, not actualizing, which is interesting, the philosophy I developed in San Francisco after my experiences in Kansas, of being married to an African-American woman, a very eccentric, beautiful person, but she was analyzed with bipolar. That triggered something not so good in me at all. The whole family then turned their back. That was when I came across the whole topic of self-development and really began to immerse myself in that, so studies, and just listened every day to books on tape, and then started using a voice recorder to repeat those ideas in my own words, and really began to train myself then in the mid-90s already to become a public speaker. In 2003 I got finally divorced. And then the next day I got hit by a car, which left me homeless. Then I finally moved to San Francisco, 2004. That's when I developed the concept of realize to actualize. Even though I never actualized, like in San Francisco, I never really, did all these things, which I even wrote about in ads, and I had a lot of people responding to me. But I didn't really, after my experiences, I couldn't bring myself to just do that, to just be so great. I was waiting and hoping for people to really make friends with me and understand me and then help me and support me. Well, this is what I have to learn. This is my thing. And that's also the thing about, my kind thing, not a thing, nothing. Actually, that means it's my thing. Everybody has their own thing. And kinding is about learning that, becoming aware of that. And then beginning on the practice. That's what realize to actualize is. It's first the realization is what you know, what you learn, what you become aware of, what you realize. But then the essential second step is the actualization, so doing it, the living it, every day, practicing. That which you realize, that which you learn. Knowledge is power, but what do we know? We all know what we know, right? But nobody knows what the other person knows. Where we only know what we know, or we think we know what we know. But then again, we should actually know that we don't know, which is really the beginning of wisdom. When you admit to yourself, I do not know. How then do you find out? It's very simply you learn. And that is basically very simply kinding, this kind of learning, to explore that. What is that? How can we learn? Be it languages, be it playing the piano, be it dancing, how to develop a better attitude, how to understand others better, how to communicate better so people will understand you, how to really know yourself. And do you know yourself? Because ultimately that's, the journey leads home. Within ourselves, that's where we find God, and that's the true knowledge of self. That's the truth, where we find the truth that will set us free. I cannot tell you that's what that is, but I'm here, of course, to guide you during that process, if you care to find out more. I'll be very happy to speak to you. Again, thank you for your time. My name is Christoph, here in beautiful Nackenheim, between Mainz and Worms, close to Frankfurt here in Germany. Wherever you are, through the power of the internet, through the power of Zoom, which is really an amazing platform where up to 100 people can meet with webcams and voice, and it's free, again, like the best things in life. But then again, this is about the greatest power of them all, and that is love. And you know it, and I know it, and we know it. But now that we know, now that we realize, we need to begin to actualize. We need to begin to live in accordance to that awareness, to create a new world that starts now.